Swiftrance, and we are here to provide the 3 E's for event entrance. We are
Easy.
Effortless.
Efficient.
Do you hate lines? Who doesn't? Well, we are Swiftrance, and we are here to help with that. We are the fast track for event entrance. My name is Aditya Jain, and I'm the facial recognition developer and web developer at Swiftrance.
My name is Mahatra Gudam Seti and I'm the Java developer at Swiftrance.
My name is Rushil Prajapati and I'm the lead researcher in Swiftrance.
My name is Jay Panchal. I'm Swift developer in this company. Now we will be starting by playing an introduction video that will introduce you to our company and what we do.
Do you spend a long time waiting in lines for events such as seminars and concerts? Do you want to skip this wait time? Well, you have reached the right place. We are Swiftrance. Swiftrance helps skip lines efficiently with our website and mobile application. Swiftrance helps skip lines in seminars, concerts, and other types of events. Each year in the United States of America, 37 billion hours are spent annually waiting in line for events. Swiftrance helps skip the wait time using a mobile application with groundbreaking artificial intelligence that recognizes faces so you can enter your event more efficiently and faster. Also, people's moods when they are in line may change because they have waited for a colossal amount of time. Swiftrance helps avoid that and helps people enter events quicker so that they are in a good mood. Something that is unique about our company that most other competitors don't have is facial recognition technology. The problem that we are targeting here at Swiftrance is that people spend an excessive amount of time waiting in lines at events. This time is enough to kill their mood and their energy. In fact, studies show that people overestimate the time that they spend in line by a whopping 36%. Americans spend 37 billion hours annually waiting in lines. A simple description of our solution is that we are creating a mobile application with facial recognition technology to cut down the lines at events. This is going to be easy, effortless, and efficient for both event attendees and event managers.
When our company first started in October 2018, our solution was to develop facial recognition technology for event entrance. This technology would need to be operated by a human employee using a scanner. We will launch our product independently as a standalone software. The reason behind us using this technology is that study was conducted by one of our competitors that shows great reduction of time spent waiting in line when facial technology was implemented.
After interviewing customers, we found out that there were some serious flaws with our plan. First, a human-operated scanner couldn't be as efficient as it sounds, meaning the process could still be sped up. Security could also be concerned because it could easily be hacked. More features include that to increase our demand in our product, we should have more features such as push notifications and map integration. To also increase interest in our product, we should have multiple subscription models. It will also be inconvenient for the customer to obtain the events from us and us only.
Before coming up with the final solution, we decided to do some more market and industry research. This research proved that not only do we have to be easy, effortless, and efficient for event attendees, but also for event managers. This research is available on your handout if you would like to look at it. So, after receiving our customer feedback and doing some of our own independent research, we revised our solution. We would still be using facial recognition technology in order to cut down the lines at events. However, there would need to be no human operation and it would be a walk-in experience for customers. We would also keep our customers' data secure and safe by encrypting their data to the maximum and only securely transferring their data to the event managers. We will also offer multiple subscription models to the people so that they can choose their model based off of how frequently they go to events. We will also be integratable with third-party ticketing apps, so we give our customers more freedom on where they can buy their tickets from.
Lastly, we'll include extra features such as push notifications and map integration in order for us to draw more customers to our product.
What makes us apart from all the companies using such technology is that we have an easy, effortless, and efficient experience for both using our software, event attendees, and event manager.
Now Mahathir will show you a few snapshots of the process of our app.
First, the user signs up for their app. They enter their email, password, and then they confirm their password. Then the app scans the user's face. Then when the user has signed up, they will reach an event screen where they can create an event or they can go to an event by signing up for it. Then they will reach a payment screen where they can pay for it with their debit or credit card. They can pay with their debit or credit card and agree to our terms of service and privacy policy. Now I'm going to explain how our software works as a whole. The initial facial recognition scan is linked with the user's account, and when the user has signed up for an event, their account info and facial scan is sent to the event manager so the event manager can see the details.
Upon launch, the customer segment that we are targeting is local events. This is because these events are of less magnitude and have less attendees, meaning that there's a less opportunity for congestion in these lines. These events also propose a perfect opportunity to demo our app in a mock environment. After testing at these local events, we will move on to larger live events, such as sporting events. We are planning on offering two main subscription models, one which is pay per year, one which is pay per event. Both of these subscription models come with all extra features included. In addition, a user can cancel their subscription within the first 14 days for a 75% refund if they do not like the service.
Here is our roadmap to success with our key dates on it. On August 1st, 2019, we hope to officially publish our app in the Google Play Store and Apple App Store.
In order for us to gain money, we must get exposure. We must get users, which means we must get exposure. Our plan for this is to start off by partnering up with ticketing companies. This will give us exposure to their humongous base of event goers. We will be able to draw some of these users to our software and they will start using our software. We have already talked to a such company named Accelavance, and they said they are open to partnering with us once our facial recognition technology is developed. Once we gain enough users to thrive in the crowded live event industry, we will launch as an independent software with a big enough base. Lastly, we have also explored the orthodox way of getting exposure, which is advertising. We have conducted a report on advertising, which you can look at on your handouts. Here you see an image of the current amount of users enrolled on our website, which is swiftrance.com. We're hoping to drastically increase this number by getting exposure.
In order to show you what separates us from our competitors, we created a small table that shows what we do compared to what our competitors do. As you can see, we're the only type of company that are available for all types of events. We help our clients. We're easy and efficient for event companies. Plus, we also use facial recognition technology.
In order to gain feedback about our app, we consulted 32 potential customers of varying interests and ages in order to get a varied amount of responses. All of these customers agreed that there's a problem with these lines at event entrances. They all also said that they would download our app if it really does shorten the lines at these events. Lastly, the customers reported an average waiting time of greater than an hour at these events. We are hoping to drastically decrease that, and that is why we are crucial to event lines. We have also constructed a P&L statement in order to compare our profit versus revenue in our first couple of years of business. As you can see, we are aiming and breaking even in our first year of business and being profitable by our second year. You can also see that we are going to be exponentially growing our sales from there on. We have also explored possible expansions beyond event tech for our company. These expansions include at restaurants, grocery stores, airports, and movie theaters. These are listed as possible expansions because they provide for a walk-in and walk-out experience for our users, which is very efficient and useful. We can be contacted in any of the following forms, which include email, social medias, and YouTube. You can also look at these sources for ways to get the newest updates and news about Swiftrance.
Thanks for listening to our presentation, and we hope you have a great day.
There is 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes starts now.
Can people hear me?
Yes.
That's fine. All right. So I had a couple questions for you on this. Number one, how good is the facial recognition scanning process? So there's different lighting elements that might interfere with it. Number one, and number two, you're talking about the individual paying. What about the possibility of the event organizer paying for this app?
Okay, so to address your first question about the ability of facial recognition technology, we have already compared a previous facial recognition technology implemented by Apple and other companies, and it has proven that they still have the same quality in bad lighting and other types of environments. And to address your second question, for event organizers, our team will be coming out to help them with that event organization, and all that would be needed is for them to change their entrance line, not the security line or any other aspect of their events.
I have just one question and a comment. You guys did really well. I think your presentation was very high energy. I really enjoyed it. My question is around having worked with like companies like eBay and StubHub. There's a big secondary tickets market. So you might buy a ticket because it's cheap right now, and then you want to resell it. Have you thought about how does your use case or this application will help if somebody wants to resell their ticket to somebody else?
So to address your question, as I said, we are integrating with these ticketing apps, and we are also planning on possibly integrating with reselling companies so that it automatically updates when you sell your ticket off. But as I said, we are not trying to be a ticketing company. We are just going to be a part of the software that's integrated with those companies.
First of all, fantastic job. Are you able to hear me? Okay. First of all, fantastic job. I think you guys are spot on in terms of where the future direction is going. I think this is something that we can easily see happening over the next few years. And all of you, definitely spoke very well and did some good research. So congratulations, at this age, I don't think I was, even anywhere close to whatever you guys are doing. So big kudos. My next part is, I think, on the questions around the facial recognition. First and foremost, I think for facial recognition, there needs to be, besides just one picture, lots of different images to get the accuracy. You have platforms like Facebook, where you're already tagging a lot of images. It's a rich source of, people and images, right there. Have you considered this to be, sort of a service as part of that, or an app on top of that, or partnering with rich social media sites?
So to address your question, we already know about Facebook API, Amazon, and all of those other services that have all of these pictures that can be used for facial recognition. But similar to the way Apple scans their faces at the beginning of whenever you have a facial recognition device, we would be taking the scans at all angles, because as we know, when you enter an event, you're not like looking straight up. So we will be having it so that it's taken from multiple angles so that we can be more accurate. And we're also going to be looking into, as what you said, taking alternate images and keeping them as the scans.
Thank you guys. I think we're done. 3 minutes. Okay. Thank you very much.